Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Start from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A running play gives the offense fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He'll throw it now, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Durham. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, that's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that 1st down on the 3rd down conversion.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fires quickly to the left. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To throw, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. It's past the 35. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes the catch. It's Moss. That's a big hit at the end, but even with a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They get it down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Using his legs in the scramble. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Moves out of the pocket. Finally throws it deep down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throw.
Intercepted in the end zone. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And they're able to tack on the extra point. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off for this big interception.
Offense on the field to take over. Pulls it in. It's Owens. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The back's got it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Reed. Close to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass caught. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Aggies! How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Turn starts inside the 15. Continues to fight for yards. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Direct snap. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught for a completion. Where was the defense on that play? The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. Who's in the clear? They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Aggies looking to cash in the red zone. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Turner choosing to field this one. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. The 20. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of back.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football and falls incomplete.
Oh, it is incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. Right down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Gets off a squib kick and we feel that they're going to the up. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Breaks into the clear. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First and 10 play coming up.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in his first half.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there. No huddle here for the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Now they'll run it on the toss. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. LSU getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass, the catch is made. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up. And you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. They come to the line in a wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Scanning the field. It's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack,
and is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. We'll bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pop into the middle. It's Brown. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PhD is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks him about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. To throw, it's Reed. Looking for a deep completion. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Moss. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He's stepping in front of that bullet. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to round up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. A direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Moves out of the pocket. And the trick play doesn't fool him on third down. Fourth down now. They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
It's a shotgun run call. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looks left and finds his target there. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Aggies pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Pulls it in. It's Concepcion. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense is still clicking.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The BHC is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? They'll try the right here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play. So now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. In the clear at the 25. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled in the tackle.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Design quarterback run. Breaks into open space. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here's the handoff on a counter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other. The defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Grab near the sticks. It's Derwin. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He's past the marker, still on his feet. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
He gets loose. And make the stop. Back the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. And the Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Almost out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Solid the gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. The call is a quarterback sneak. We go sneak on second down, but stop for no gain. That defense making it very tough down here.
Chris, you just don't see that happen very often. A loss of yards on a quarterback sneak. I don't know if that was the center in the quarterback exchange. I don't know if he was not anticipating the snap. But to go backwards, that's on the offensive line and the quarterback.
Now a crucial third down and goal. He's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now third and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. Back to pass. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks free. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? At the 10 now. Touchdown, LSU. To put them on top now.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, you know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. It's a direct snap. Looking to scramble to his left. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat one. It's a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Reed. The pocket breaking down. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Direct snap. He finds some space. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
On the move now. Looking deep to the right after all that. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Great aggressive play calling here by the offensive coordinator. You go with the 4 Brooks. You're trailing this game. You're running out of time. Why not give your receivers a chance to get downfield, and a great throw by the quarterback.
Caught by the receiver. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to scramble. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Strong defense there. They stuff the run. It makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds as pass rush closing in.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work to 44.
But a roll left and then throw back across your body to the right as a right-handed quarterback is just reckless on so many levels, and the end result demonstrates why you should never do that.
And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Working clock with the ground game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. QB keeper all the way.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Reed. Looking for the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, it looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. The Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. He's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Goes down after the catch. That's a solid gain, but still not enough for the first down. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Boy, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably...
Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what their call is. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. He breaks through it. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. They're 0 for 2 on previous fourth-down attempts. We'll see if the third time is a charm. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Leading here in the fourth quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Toss play to the running back going left. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a complete